Okay, so what we've done now is we've got the drive shaft off. It was a bit of a blunder. There she is out, okay? Now this cross member here. I'm going to try and avoid removing this here cross member because I don't really want to go through the hassle. There's a mount here that we have to take out. It's a number 15 bolt. I've already removed that bolt, or nut, sorry, off of there, and it's just got a bolt sticking down now. So now I'm going to move on to the motor mounts. Once the motor mount's been removed, we're going to yank this sucker out. We're just about there. Okay, so we got all the motor mounts disconnected. We got the transmission mount in the rear removed. We got, as far as I know now, we have the whole wire harness disconnected. I've got the linkage for the drive, for the gear shift and the cab disconnected. The drive shaft is off. I now have it on an angle to drain our transmission fluid out from the spline, from the back end of the transmission, which it happens to be doing right at this very moment. Now it's time to actually start trying to pull this out of here. As we pull it out, figured I'd get you guys to watch this. Okay, 12 minutes. We have a wire harness. Vacuum for the master cylinder, which is your brakes. We've got to get this wire harness out of here, which is all wrapped up around this fucking thing. It's all down here. Okay. Oh, there we go. So we're just going to have to roll the truck, lift the bit. Roll the truck. Pull the fucking thing here. You gotta actually get the motor to move.
Truck's moving with you, man.
Oh, we're catching like something again. I don't know what the hell it is for this one. Okay, now we got the 350 out of the truck with the transmission on it still. We drained most of the transmission fluid out that was going to come out when we tipped it. We're going to do a tranny can gasket filter on it, so it's kind of great that it did drain some. We would like to have it drain some more, but I don't think we're going to do that right now. When we were pulling it out, we had a few little snags. If I come over here, I'll show you. When you're pulling these out, you got to watch that you have these metal bandings here and here. These are holding your wire harness on. They come around to your transmission ports that hook up. Okay. There's also a bolt here that holds on to your send and return fuel lines that go to your throttle body, okay? There's two nuts on it there. Well, there's a nut and a bolt. It looks like this here, with the dipstick on it. Okay, you got to take that off or you're not getting it out. Trust me, I tried. So now that she's out, we're going to start doing our mods on it. So where I'm going to start now is because we had the water pump teeth break on us, we got to take the water pump out. Luckily, I actually have two that I can use to replace it. So we're going to start with removing the serpentine belt, and from there, we're going to take the water pump out that runs your cooling system. And once that's out, I'm going to start cleaning this up. We're going to take the manifolds off. Your exhaust manifolds are going to come off, and we're going to put the headers on. And while the exhaust manifolds are off, we're going to be, or actually probably be taking the spark plugs out first. It doesn't need to be done. During the same process, we'll be doing plugs and wires. And while I'm doing that, I have a throttle body spacer that I'm going to be putting on this. It's on order at the moment, though I didn't have it in order to show you. It'll be getting a new distributor cap, new wires, new plugs. And yeah, so now that it's out, we're going to push the old red beast out the door. After we get the exhaust off of it, because it's got dual exhaust, we've got to have that. Gotta have that! With headers aren't headers with a dual exhaust. So we're going to get the exhaust off of this, and then we're going to pull this sucker out of here. And once she's out, it's time to do some modifications. Put this in by the end of next weekend. We'll see you then.